Okay, dope. So welcome back. Hope you guys all had a great spring break. And sweet. Okay, so first things first. Car got powder coated. Looks great. I guess the verified value guys look pretty good. The company that did it, they were great. This is a sponsorship for free for us. So, kind of just ask people if they can sponsor you, and sometimes they'll say yes. This is one of those times. Okay, so getting into what we're doing, competition is going to be coming up. Competition, we're going to be leaving April 8th. That's a Thursday. We're going to leave at 3 p.m. And I want to say I hope that's a hard deadline, but the competition isn't that far away. Greenville is 9 hours away, so not really too far. So it won't be too bad to be able to get there, kind of leaving later. That'll be good because you won't miss any class on Thursday. I guess I hope no. Does anyone have any night classes on Thursday, I guess? Or good. So then, what?
I think I have lab at 3.
Oh. When did your lab end?
Andrew.
Does anyone have like
Come to
Thursday
the morning
this
one.
week
No one
free?
comes in the morning.
That's true. Never mind.
Okay.
Thursday
No
is
worries.
usually free.
No worries. All right.
Dynamics.
You skip it.
So yeah, so just kind of get this stuff figured out. That's great. So we're gonna be leaving. We're gonna be leaving to head down there. The first day we're gonna be doing the design competition and the safety stuff. Then we'll have dynamics on Saturday. Then on the final day, Sunday, we'll have the endurance race. They really did a good job this year in rigging the competition. I think so you can get back early because the endurance race is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So after the endurance race, we're gonna pack up. We're gonna leave a group behind so they can go to the meeting to see if we win our power washer, which I hope we do. Win the power washer.
If we win, we'll get an
Make it all worth. Make it all. I don't think they're gonna do the engine raffle. But anyways,
We get a free one.
we'll probably have a team leave later, so we'll be back Sunday night for Monday classes. So you're only gonna miss one day of class, which is great. Okay, so one thing we've done in the past is we've just put it on the account. We have an account here with the university. All our money goes into this account within the mechanical engineering department. That account can go negative. It's really cool. So in the past, when the team first started, 2005, 6, and 7, and in 2007 was the first year we ran not a negative balance. By that time, there was already a $5,000 debt on the team. My first year, I ran a $2,000 deficit on the team. So the only years we've had that were sustainable was 2007, 2009, and this year. And the reason that what changed is that we can't afford to pay for the hotel with the funds that we have in there because we need to be putting that towards making it sustainable. Because every year they're like, when I was really negative, they were like not letting me order stuff, and that was bad. So crunch the numbers for all the gas, but for zoning pays for gas, and that changes this. But if say we do it kind of egalitarianly, it runs about $100 per person. Now it doesn't really all come out of your accounts right away, and I'm not gonna say give me this much money right away. But if you can figure out a way, and I'll put maybe more on me because I've just got student loans and stuff, so I'll just pay them back on 40. So the money will all work as we're going down there. Some guys will pick up gas tabs later, So it's kind of a team effort to do it. And additionally, when we first get back, the hotel has been placed on my mom's credit card right now. So it all comes out somewhere, but just eventually it's going to add up to about that amount. So just so you know, $100 is about what it looks like for what it's going to take to make this competition happen. Now that obviously gets less as the more people go, so I guess that makes sense. But I just want to let you know up front that don't expect reimbursement checks for this kind of stuff. It's definitely worth it. I was thinking of all the other things you can buy with $100, like maybe 1.5 video games or like a pair of shoes, and this is definitely a good investment of that $100. But anyways, but you probably won't even have to worry about that, and it'll probably only figure it out at the end of the school year. But it'll just, Anyways, just wanted to tell you that all. Is that cool with everybody? Does that make sense? That seem fair? Anyone think it's unfair? Okay, all right. You're yes, no. Okay, cool. Anyways, all right. That's out of the way. Okay, so now to get this car rocking, what we're going to be doing, we are not going to put pedal to the metal like we did last week. And get it everything done. That was amazing. I'm astounded at the ability for you guys to get a lot of work done. Especially John, who took caffeine tablets to stay awake to mill something. That's incredible. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, and it was definitely worth it. And we saw on the tape, we've got the film, we have the proof that shows that this chassis is totally ready and capable of performing with the upper echelon teams for this competition. What we're going to be focusing on the build days on Thursday and Friday, which we're going to stick to, we're going to be working on designing the components for the rear caliper, which is the only component that isn't fully designed for the Baja car. Additionally, we're going to be working on planning for the CVT cover, which is something that needs to go on as well. The CVT cover, though, can be put on after the car is completely reassembled. What we're not going to do is we're not going to reassemble. I'm not going to tell Avik, reassemble the suspension, and then he goes way faster than I can possibly do my drivetrain stuff on. The drivetrain stuff is the main thing we have to finalize and finish. There are helicoils that need to be drilled into the tops so that the nylon bracing the nylon shielding can be put on. We also have to modify the chain tensioner on that first reduction that's rubbing up against the sidewall of the chain box. And additionally, we need to add more chain rings and a bigger inner spacer on the first and second reductions in order to get the proper chain alignment for that first reduction, so that there's no play, there's no wiggle, there's no anything, and that's perfectly aligned and ready to go. When all that's done, we'll then reassemble the suspension, which is literally like, because it's so well designed, like, just reassembling a puzzle. And then we'll put that back together. And then I don't want to stress anybody out, so if we're lucky, I perceive that being done by, Sunday. And then what we'll do is we'll take it up to Lyman Park, drive it around, make sure everything's looking good. There's no reason to try and get all the effort to try and go testing. Next week, that following week, and what we're going to be doing is that's the weekend before competition. We're going to be doing some light testing with the two drivers, Clyde and Avik. We're going to get them dialed in with what they're looking at. And we'll have, we're not going to go really rough and get it all muddy. So then we'll have to clean it up. By that time, we should have all our sponsor logos and stuff. They all goes on it for all the administrative tasks for the car and everything. Get everything organized in boxes to go up to competition. Any spare parts we may need. So should be looking pretty good. So that's that. And then, right. So now, those build days on Thursday and Friday, this is the last thing before we go. This is probably the longest meeting I've ever had. So the last thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be having more of a distribution of the tasks for that Thursday, Friday, because one of the things we need to start working on is the presentations. The design presentation is really critical, 125 points for the competition, and we need to start investing in that. So the only people that can do that are the guys that wrote the design report. That's me, Rob, Austin, and Avik. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be delegating more of the design work and more of the higher level stuff that we used to be doing to the other guys. So basically everyone's going to kind of just shift up. This is great. You get an opportunity to, kind of learn more as you, become more experienced with the vehicle. You guys know where everything goes. I mean, I've told you where it goes already, so, it's pretty simple. And so yeah, we're going to be doing more of that. We're going to be doing it on Thursday and Friday, and then also Saturday. So that's how it looks for our run-up to competition. Kind of want to keep a low-stress environment. Get your homework done so you can work on Thursday, Friday. But we're going to avoid, doing what we did before last week. So, we really want to avoid that. Anybody have any questions about the run-up to the competition? It all sounds good?
So is that Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday?
Yeah.
Or like Saturday is like maybe?
Oh, Saturday we'll just be working on it. Like we'll just be finishing up the tasks. I mean, you can go with your girlfriend if you got, maybe go to the mall.
No. It's just funny because you weren't like originally you just said Thursday, Friday, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, Saturday too.
Well, everything blends together eventually.
Oh, I know all that funny.
I know. Oh, I know. You would think that nice sun on the morning when you're on the mill would be great, but it's like the worst thing in the universe. But anyways, yeah. So I don't imagine us working as hard. Saturday it'll be more in the evening on Saturday,
right.
Just to work your scheduling. It'll be more in the evening on Saturday after you like errands and stuff. I usually do my laundry. Just kidding, I don't do laundry. So yeah. Anybody have any questions about what we got? Sounds good. You guys ready to win this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. All right, cool. That'll do it. Thanks, guys.